Welcome to PC Woods Kids Tech Talk. Today we're looking at the NZXT H2 Classic Silent Mid-Tower case. Now, from the Classic series, you can get this case in either black or white. Today we're looking at the black version, but they're both identical. As you can see, here are the specs for it and the sizes. It's got two front 120mm fans, those are included, and one rear fan that's identical. You can install one top one that's 140mm or 120mm at the bottom. Now let's take a closer look here. As you can see, it's got a swing door that opens up to reveal the two front fans. It's got a lot of toolless design, which is what I like. Quick and easy, snap in, snap out. You can see there the foam for the noise dampening and also filtering. So there's lots of air filters here that you can remove, as well as foam on the side panels for removing the noise. Now, taking things out, easy, just a snap, very nice. 3 bays at the top, as you can see there. Also, those two fans have 2 clips on either side, as you can see. You just push them both in, out it snaps. Very nicely laid out here. There's no cables when it comes to attaching the fan. It's got like a touch connector right there, basically, and it makes a connection just by touching the metal, and that gives it the power. So very nice, easy, modular type of feel there. And again, dust filters do come out, so very nice from NZXT for doing that, for a beautiful looking classic case if you're into the door type of look. Now, taking out the side panel, again, there's no window look here, there's no fans on the side, right? We're trying to minimize noise. There's the foam that I'm talking about for the noise dampening, so that way there's not as much travel of the wavelengths and rattling. So there are also some toolless design bays here, as you can see. I've seen this in previous cases from NZXT. Very easy to slide in a drive and snap it back into place there. And just below that, you've got 8 more drive bays, which are also using this bracket, which we've seen from NZXT. Again, toolless design, snaps your hard drive into those little holes there that you can see on the side of the hard drive, and that's just about it. Just slide it back in. Looking at the inside of the case, I really like the cable management layout here. Lots of room. This is an excellent case for cable management. Lots of place to tuck those cables away and basically keep them out of sight. Here's a look at the case, populated with video card, with a power supply, motherboard, and a huge Noctua fan. So you can see what I'm talking about here. You can fit, no problem, things in there and keep them nice and tidy. Flipping it to the other side of the case, you can see what I'm talking about when it comes to the cable management. Holes all over the place, keep them nice and neat, routed through there. Clips, you can clip them along here on the side. You can see that USB 3.0 cable, that blue one, which you attach to your motherboard. Right there and behind the drive bays, there's lots of room to have additional cables in case you don't have one of those modular power supplies. So very nice. Here's the back view of the case, again with that blue USB cable, which you would attach to your motherboard, of course. That's really something that I recommend. If you're going to be using the new cases in 2011, you really want to make sure that you use a new motherboard that can make use of the hot swappable bays, the USB 3.0, and all those new features. Here's a look at the top of the case. Very interesting top panel here, which is magnetic. It snaps in and conceals basically the vent for an optional 140mm exhaust fan, which you can have at the top. Okay, if you don't want to have your fan there and you just want to conceal it, you can see that with the use of magnets, that would snap right into place there. Okay, and right beside it, under that panel, you would have the hot swappable drive that you would slide in there, basically. Okay, so as long as you got one of the new motherboards that supports hot swappable drives, then you're set. Now, here you've got all the stuff that you need for the USB 3.0, 2.0, a fan controller for basically 40%, 70%, 100%. You've got your reset button on one side, you've got your power button on the other. Okay. On the bottom of the case, huge dust filter for that power supply, which is intaking the air from the bottom. Okay, so you can see here, if I slide this out, there's also the option to add another fan at the bottom of the case. Okay, and then of course, being removable, you can clean it anytime. And the air, of course, comes from the bottom. There's rubber along the feet there, so there's less vibration as well. So very nice, very quiet. In the case, you're going to get the manual, you're going to get obviously some twist ties, PC speaker if you want, and also all of the screws to install your motherboard and so forth. So very nice. I definitely recommend this silent case from NZXT. Very slick, very simple looking, but very cool looking. And I'd like to thank NZXT for providing it, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.